As you can see, a dragon skull has to go through drastic changes to take the form of a human skull. Compress the skull from front to back, and the height and width to a lesser extent. Pull in and reshape the cranium, maxilla, and jaw. Compress the horns into the forehead. Change the shape and orientation of the eye sockets, nasal cavity, and cheekbones, and morph the teeth into the shapes of human teeth. Now you have a dragon skull that looks like a human skull. It's still a dragon, with the same reptilian physiology, cells, and DNA, but with the shape of its body changed, along with the characteristics of the cells, hardness, elasticity, color, and so on. That's basically how they do it, and they could imitate any creature in this way.
This is a different type of dragon skull drawn by the same artist, Draco Aureus Solus, in other words, a golden sun dragon. There are different human races and different species of animals within families, dogs, cats, birds, snakes, etc. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were multiple species or types of dracs. This skull has more of a reptilian appearance, similar to that of a predatory dinosaur. It has those extra openings in the sides of the maxilla and cranium, and there's an abrupt angular transition where the maxilla meets the cranium, which is mostly flat across the top and sides, box-shaped. Another unusual feature is that the mandible has openings at the back. It appears that the skull sockets into the jaw, whereas on most animals, the jaw is socketed into the skull, under the cheekbones. The skull is also much narrower than the one on the right, and its structure is obviously less robust. Again, it's entirely possible that there's more than one drac species present here, and they may all possess this polymorphic ability. However, I'm quite sure that the newborn is the one on the right, because it has the wide skull and matching mouth and teeth. The one on the left just doesn't fit well with the newborn's head. This could be the difference between Arcturians and Orions, two different species of dragons.
He's telling the truth. I'd like to talk to him about this dragon.
It's a dragon!
This was supposedly recorded in mountains of Chile. It could be real, but I'm not sure. It does have long curved forearms like the newborn. It looks like it has 3 fingers on each hand. It also has back-pointing horns like the skull in the drawing. If this is real, it definitely shows that they are a draconian race. Very different from New Age depictions of reptilians, which have meek-looking humanoid forms with lizard or snake-like heads.